It is really just invaluable to have this type of experience. You get to be up on your feet, talking in front of judges.
We were able to appear on the record and actually do the work that might be expected to be done by a first-year assistant district attorney.
It has honed in on my skills on being able to be sharp and quick on my feet, because opposing counsel will bring up things that you had no clue about.
I've had to interact on my own not only with various judges and magistrates, but also with opposing counsel and opposing parties.
I had my own caseload, I had my own clients, I went to court, I drafted my own pleadings.
I basically had to do a lot of research on not only US law, but some Swiss law and how they interacted, and it was totally interesting to me.
The clinic has really given me the confidence and the boost to work closely with clients, to really understand situations, to really put legal analysis into play.
It really helps close that gap between theory and practice.
You apply it to real life cases with actual clients, and I believe that prepares you.
If you think about the medical school model, you know that in medical school, yeah, you'll go to your lectures, you'll learn about anatomy, you'll learn about this, but to really learn how to be a doctor, you work on a patient. You apply your knowledge in a real context with evolving uncertainty.
When they come into the clinic, they are experiencing law through the eyes of a client as opposed to sitting in a classroom. They're out in the world. And for some students, that's exactly what they need in order to ignite the passion.
We're applying it by learning how to develop a relationship with a real client, how to structure an interview and make a client feel comfortable, how to develop a case plan, how to deal with the unexpected.
I definitely didn't think I could litigate. I was always very nervous to speak in front of people, and I still carry that with me. But the thing about the clinics is that they give you such a close relationship with your professors and people that are helping you.
The clinic raises your confidence level at an exponential point. I'm able to go in front of clients without any fear.
I could get up and do cases on my own and feel comfortable doing that, knowing that I had practiced in this sort of environment here.
I grew tremendously. I felt a lot more confident, and I was ready to bring that into my summer employment.
The greatest benefit of the clinic was the fact that I was prepared to start working with the not-for-profit organization the second I graduated.
I love those stories of students who think ahead of time, I could never do X, and then through the experience of being motivated by a client's need, discover within themselves sort of talents and strengths and interests they never knew they had.
One of my favorite things about teaching in the clinic is when a student, usually midway through the semester, starts to see the change that they're inspiring in this person's life, and the light bulb goes on. They realize, I can do this, I'm a lawyer, I'm standing in the shoes of a practicing attorney, and I want to do this for the rest of my life.
I'm very interested in litigation now, and I know that after being prepared to go to court with the Family Law Clinic.
Before I went to law school, I think very much I was learning the law just really on paper and understanding the practice through just working in an office. But I think the clinic allowed me to go into the field and work with people and understand how to sort of operate as a professional lawyer and person in the community helping people.
Employers want to hear that you went through your 3 years of law school and didn't just sit in a classroom. They want to hear that you are out in the world. They want to know what those experiences were, and students report back to us that it's their clinic experience that really tipped the scales for them in terms of the employer's decision to bring them on, because they had concrete things to cite to. I wrote a motion, I filed a petition, I argued a case in court.
When you go in for the first interview with an employer and they ask you about the clinic, it's nice to be able to say, I was actually in court.
You're building a great, strong relationship with your professors who have connections outside of these four walls, who can connect you with someone in the field that you're looking for.
I'm not sure how a student would be practice ready when they graduate from law school if they don't participate in a clinic.
We're developing students to be tomorrow's lawyers. And at Albany Law School, we've made that transition seamless.